Ahmad Shahidov. He is the head of the Azerbaijan Institute for Democracy and Human Rights. Thanks so much for being with us. How much do you think it should actually concern Azerbaijan and the world, really, to hear this kind of resolve from Armenia's prime minister saying diplomacy really isn't an option right now and we will continue to fight?
Yes, greetings from Baku. First of all, I want to inform you that tensions remain on the front line today, and the Armenian armed forces continue to fire on civilian villages and civilian targets. And the ceasefire agreement announced on October 18 has already been violated, and the responsibility for this lies with the Armenian government. Azerbaijan is ready to start negotiations, but the basic principles must be followed. The territorial integrity of countries and international law must be taken as a basic principle. In this case, Azerbaijan is ready to start the negotiations, but however, Armenia is not ready for peace talks, and official Yerevan has no such intention. And today's statement by Armenian Prime Minister Nikol Pashinian gives grounds to say so, because Pashinyan's statements show Armenia's disinterest in resolving this conflict, and the Armenian Prime Minister's statement that the conflict has no diplomatic solutions once again demonstrate that Armenia is not interested in the settlement of the conflict through negotiations. With this statement, the Armenian leadership admits that Armenia's main goal is to keep Azerbaijani lands under occupation. Thus, it's once again confirmed that the statements of official Yerevan on the principal settlement of the conflict are nothing that more than a lie. And this remark, yes.
I wanted to ask you actually what you think might be behind Armenia's confidence militarily. Some believe it might come from the support of foreign players involved, not openly giving Armenia military support or assistance, but that there is enough behind the scenes that Armenia does have, some would say even an inflated sense of confidence that they can win this battle militarily.
From Sunday, September 27, Azerbaijani army launched very successful military operations on the battleground, and Azerbaijani army has destroyed more than 300 tanks of Armenian that belongs to Armenian army. And for poor and little countries such as Armenia, it's very big amount of weapons and military weapons. So I think there are some countries and power that suppose Armenian unofficially, and they support official Yerevan with weapons. Of course, there is not any country that officially declared their support to Armenia, which can be considered as an inconsistent statement to international law, international statements, but there are some countries that support Armenia with weapons. So any way, Azerbaijan army has to implement 4 UN Security Council resolutions, and today military operations on the front line continue successfully. Every day, new villages and settlements are liberated from Armenian occupation. I think Armenian authorities should think again about the peaceful negotiations of this conflict, because these negotiations did not yield any results for almost 30 years, and the fortifications Armenia built in the occupied territories show that they did not intend to give up these lands, and they simply deceived us and international mediators as well. They were simply biding time while at the same time conducting illegal settlement of the occupied territories. They settled thousands of people in the city of Laçın, thousands more in Kalbajar, and they lived in our village we have liberated in Fizuli, Jabrat, and other districts. And I think having carried out ethnic cleansing against the Azerbaijanis, having committed genocide against the Azerbaijanis, and having expelled our citizens from their native lands, they held a so-called referendum, which is completely contrary to human rights, international law. So they do not understand that every country that does support Azerbaijan, the international community supports the international law, must have to support Azerbaijan as well.
Okay, Ahmad Shahidov, we're going to have to leave it there. Thank you so much for being with us.